Here in the weather office. That is a large wedge tornado.
Well, James, this is Dr. Tim Coleman. It's a multiple vortex tornado also.
Okay, and again, I want to be sure people listening and watching understand. You are watching a large tornado that is approaching Tuscaloosa. Dr. Coleman and Brian are in a tornado that's near Cordova in Walker County. And so for just briefly, Tim, if you could describe what you got there, and we're going to go to John's audio. So go ahead.
The eastbound traffic is stopping to our east now. The eastbound traffic is all stopping. I think they know what we're doing somehow or other, and they can see it because we're on a hill. And again, we're a mile to the east of Cordova exit 72 on US 78, or the future 72. It looks like it's probably getting ready to cross or is crossing. I think it's crossing the interstate right now. This is a large tornado.
All right, we got a large tornado crossing I-22 at Cordova. Now, we have John Oldshue on the line. If anybody back there in the back can tell me, John's got a large... Well, Brian, I don't see any video coming from you, so I got John's video of a separate tornado. And is John Oldshue on the line by any chance with us? I don't think he is. And Jason, again, I want to clarify what we've got. We've got a large wedge tornado crossing Interstate 22 near Cordova. The tornado that you're watching on television is the one that is coming up, I believe John's on Interstate 59. Is that right, Jason?
He's at Knoxville looking up at this thing as it's coming up toward Highway 11.
Okay.
It's actually going to pass just a little bit north of 11, but he's got a great vantage point on it. Okay,
so John Oldshue has a large wedge tornado that is now near Interstate 5920 at the Knoxville exit. And understand this is the one that many of our friends have been reporting on prior to it arriving there. And this is moving in the general direction of Tuscaloosa and Northport. So we are now calling a tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa and Northport. This might track a little north of the city of Tuscaloosa, but I sure can't guarantee that. It's way, way, way too close. So at this point, we are asking that everybody in Tuscaloosa and Northport, based on that live stream, to be in a safe place. Small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. This includes the campus of the University of Alabama, as we are now looking at a large, violent wedge tornado that is near the Tuscaloosa-Greene County line. And again, that seems to be making a beeline up toward either the city of Tuscaloosa or the city of Northport. I would say maybe at that spot, that tornado could be like the tornado that came through Coleman that was very destructive. Might be over 1/2 mile wide. And again, that is one of the classic looks. This could be one of these tornadoes that is a serious direct threat to life and property. So we are now calling a tornado emergency for Tuscaloosa and Northport. And at the same time, we are calling a tornado emergency for Walker County, specifically around Dora, Sumiton, and Cordova, Sipsey, and Empire. If you're listening to us, and Brian Peters, are you still on the line with us?
James, we're trying to get back to where we can get a view. The hills and trees to our north have obscured it. It is definitely now on the north side of I-22. It crossed somewhere very close to the exit 72 on the future I-22, US 78. We've now got to go to the next exit to try to get a vantage point back to the north. Okay. Tim's getting out of my rearview mirror. It looks like it's become larger. James, I'm going to try to cut to a stream. We're coming up on a hill. I'm going to try to get you a stream here in just a minute.
Okay. Thank you, Brian. You guys stay with us now. Again, you're watching John Oldshue's stream. This is a separate stream from a large wedge tornado that is moving up into Tuscaloosa County. Ralph, Foster's, Romulus, Tuscaloosa, Northport. University of Alabama, be in a safe place right now.
There's a camera live there looking up to the large violent tornado that's now in South Tuscaloosa County. That thing is huge. That's covering the entire screen there, and we're confident that it's down because, one, we have a debris ball, and two, it has been very consistent with that shape and that form. And you can see the inflow going into it. The trees at Oldshue's location are just bent over right going into that storm as the inflow takes them in. Inflow into storms like this can be as high as 60 to 80 miles per hour. So even if you're not in the tornado, you may still get some damaging wind from being nearby it. But that is a very large wedge tornado that is about 15 miles southwest of downtown Tuscaloosa. If you're in Tuscaloosa, take this one extremely seriously. Use extreme caution We don't recommend that you travel on Highway 11, up Highway 69, stay off Lurleen B. Wallace. This thing is going to come right through the city of Tuscaloosa, and it could be just as strong, if not stronger, than that storm that hit Coleman a little while ago. So Tuscaloosa County, tornado warning right now. Forget about the expiration time. We'll let you know when it's over. It is out of Greene County. It's now solidly into Tuscaloosa County, but
we're losing his picture. So let's go back to the radar. And again, John